Hi there, Tropical Bob here with another tip on how to save money on your tobacco habit. And today we're going to talk about something that's very much in vogue, recycling. Not paper or plastic. We're talking about recycling the occasional cigars you use. I love a pipe, as you can tell, but I also love an occasional cigar and feel a great shame when I have a tendency to throw away the last 1/3 of the cigar, the part that might burn my fingers if I continued to smoke. So what I do is I take the waste cigars and I collect them in a little pipe box. And we've got a lot of ends here, and there's a lot of tobacco in here. So what can we do with it? Watch and you'll see. The cigar butt should be stored in some kind of closed container because these things will stink if you leave them out in the open. But now that we've got them, we're gonna cut off the part that has the ash on it. Like so. Then we're going to take the little cigars and we're going to divide and split them open so that we can get access to the tobacco. Then we're going to put the tobacco in a coffee grinder. I made kind of a mess dumping that one in. Okay, we've got our tobacco in the coffee grinder now, and we just want to chop it up a little bit. Now you can buy specially made tobacco grinders that will create different lengths of shreds for cigarettes, for pipes, for chewing tobacco, for making your own snus or nasal snuff. But this will do practically all of it, and we've got 2 other devices that'll take care of anything else. So let's get a grind going here. See how we're doing. Pretty darn good. As a matter of fact, that's very good. That length of time got us down to a fine powder that we're going to mix with our Carter Hall. This particular 14-ounce size of Carter Hall cost me $17 when I originally bought this tin. I went in the other day, and this Carter Hall is now $35 for this particular tin. So let's cut it a little bit. It's very plain burley, and we're going to cut it a bit with our cigar blend. Now, if you enjoyed the quality of the tobacco in the cigar that you smoked down to a stubby end, you'll probably like the addition of the tobacco to pipe tobacco. So we're going to take a little mound of Carter Hall, put that on our plate, and you want about, in my opinion, about a 2/3 to 1/3 ratio. So we'll take some of this pipe tobacco, put it on the plate too, and then we're just going to mix them up like a master blender. I will tell you that whatever tobacco you use this cigar in is really going to take on the flavor of the cigar far and away more than the previous flavor of the tobacco. So now we've got it. We're pretty well ready. You want to keep your new mix in a new tin. And you've just not wasted a single cent of the money that you spent on your cigars. And you've saved over the really expensive pipe tobacco that is selling in stores today at more than double the rate of just a few months ago, thanks to taxes and product price increases. Now, there are other ways to grind. This just happens to be a particularly good method. The actual tobacco shredders that I mentioned earlier cost well over $200 now, and the price continues to rise. Those are for folks who grow their own tobacco, cure it, and have large leaves that they need to to press into blocks, which are then put through a shredder for different sized tobacco. The coffee grinder, depending on how long you run it, will shred to different sizes. My 10-second shred is down to dusty pipe tobacco, basically, of what once was a lumpy cigar. If I want to get it even finer, I can put it in a pepper mill and grind it this way. That makes a very fine powder. If I wanted to take tobacco down to nasal snuff, I would use the same method they do traditionally and still right up to today, which is the mortar and pestle. So you put it in here and you just keep grinding and pressing until it becomes like a powdery dust. In Holland, windmills drive large machines with large bowls circulating exactly like this, grinding the tobacco into nasal snuff. So there you have it. Another way to save a bit of money on your tobacco habit, not waste anything you do spend your money on, and enjoy it at the same time.